Now, hopefully we do
Why,
better this
hello
time.
there.
Hi!
Glad you could make it.
Ah,
I'm Oswald B. Thompson,
I
the
thought you wanted me
CEO
to
of
speak.
Coaster Coast.
Oh, Oswald. I didn't realize we had a guest.
I'm not a
I'm
guest.
terribly sorry.
I work here.
It didn't come up on my schedule.
Not to worry, Eugene. This is the person I was telling you about. You're looking at the successor of Coaster Coast. Well, providing everything goes smoothly, of course. I can't just hand them the keys to the kingdom now, can I?
Keys to the kingdom? That's what they
I do
are.
apologize. I've
Keys
just
of
checked my
the
roster,
kingdom?
and there you are, right between King Coaster and Queen Splash. Not quite sure how I managed to royally mess that up, but never mind. You're accounted for now.
Marvellous! Well, with that sorted, I think it's about time Eugene, our brilliant ride engineer, and I showed you the ropes. Consider this your official induction.
Okay, but we're going to crash. It's a big... See, I can't even read. Keys to the coaster? It's a great big planet of potential parks out there, but you'll need to go through Coaster Coast's induction first. Please keep your arms and legs inside the coaster. This coaster of an onboarding at all times. And strap in for some lessons in park management. I'm just doing this for y'all.
Before we get started,
been through all these things
checklist
before.
Of objectives from HR that we need to go through. I know. But it's been company policy ever since one of our interns didn't know how to move around. We left them to it, only to find them in the same spot 3 days later. Oh, that won't be you, though. Let's try moving the camera around the park now.
Hold the right button to move. And it's doing nothing. Okay, now it'll do it. It was that. It was that pop-up that was stopping it from moving. That's King and Queen Coaster, I believe.
Now, I've got something that I think you'll enjoy. It's
You're wrong.
time to build your first ride. I'll hand you over to Eugene. He won Ride Engineer of the Year in 2016, so you're in good hands.
I took the liberty of getting a ride ready for you to build.
How kind
All
of you.
need to do is find a place to put it.
Flat rides, flat rides, flat rides. Okay. Now. Oh, okay. That's how I do that.
Splendid! Our guests will need a way to access the ride, so let's add an entrance gate. You will need to connect a queue path to the ride entrance. Without one, guests will not be able to access the ride. We obviously won't need queues for guests leaving the ride. Could you imagine? So you'll need to make sure you're connecting a standard park path to the exit gate.
Okay, it already didn't work, so... But at least it didn't crash yet. I don't think that's working, but we will find out.
And that's it. That's all the steps for building a ride.
Then why'd you have me open the
You do
path
need a
thing
handy
again?
little way to remember those steps. I used to remember it as BEEP. Building, entrance, exit, path. Oh, and don't forget to open the ride. Actually, That would make it Beep-po, wouldn't it? Oh. Doesn't have the same ring to it.
There are no seats. There's no trees. I would assume it's just... I would assume it's just because this is the tutorial? Anyway, what do you tell me to do? Oh, open the ride. Fine. When the end comes, I know I'll learn how to spell vomit.
It's also worth noting that our guests will have to pay for tickets to enjoy the rides in our parks. We control how much we charge, though. So let's encourage guests to ride our latest attraction by setting the ticket price to bargain for now.
Okay, let's do that. I was going to do that anyway, but I knew you were going to tell me to do that, so I thought I'd wait.
We can always increase the price later.
I don't want
I
to.
like to say, when you achieve popularity, charge premium for prosperity. But one step at a time, eh? For now, a very well done and a shiny medal earned. That's your first ride built, and I'm sure
Well,
it'll
sort
be
of.
the first of many.
I've been through the whole career thing. Well, I don't know the whole career thing, but a whole bunch of them. Right now, I'm just trying to show it to you and hoping it won't crash.
The addition of a new ride will have given a slight boost to our park rating.
Well, nobody's trying to get on it. Did you notice that? Dude. Fine, check park ratings.
Multiple different factors contribute to this rating. So, you'll want to pay attention to the park rating overview. The better the rating, the more guests will visit.
While driving the guest count up is good, we need to make sure the guests also remain happy while they're visiting.
I don't want them
As
happy.
you can see, we've just received a report that not all of the guests are enjoying themselves.
That's on them, not me.
Some are rather thirsty. To avoid this in the future, it's handy to keep checking on the Guest Needs tab. If things start dropping too low, you should step in and solve the issue before guests decide to leave.
Let's start by quenching any thirst amongst our guests with a new drink shop.
They'll just want to use the bathroom if we sell them drinks.
Brilliant! Now, the guests will need somewhere to relieve themselves after all that intake. Why not build a toilet
Told ya.
nearby? We wouldn't want our guests walking around with crossed legs now, would we? That isn't good for anyone's posture.
Speaking of walking, guests will get tired pretty quickly and their energy will drop if they don't have a place to sit. We should make sure there are plenty of benches available. Think of them as Plankonian recharging stations. They're even wireless.
I'm pretty sure they were born with a place to sit. Yeah, notice just a few minutes ago I tried to build
amazing work. The guests will be a lot happier now. However,
Places
it
to
does
sit
come
around
at a price.
our new
More food
ride,
and drink in the park also means more waste.
and they wouldn't let me.
Exactly. So it's important we have enough bins for people to properly dispose of their waste.
Hey, people are finally lining up for my new ride.
Fantastic! That'll keep the park looking cleaner. We shouldn't stop there, though. Let's make the park look even better by adding some scenery around the ride you built. That way, guests can enjoy the view while they queue.
Sure, why not? You never know where it's going to crash anyway.
I think that's everything checked off the scenery list. Well done!
Well, I happen to be a wonderful person. As long as this thing is still recording.
Wow! The park is looking great! I can see why Oswald picked you. You're a natural.
I was bribing
Now,
him.
if we're to keep adding more rides or facilities, they need to be connected to the power grid. Select an existing generator to view its info panel and see how much electricity it's producing. As you can see, the generator is powering a network that covers the area filled with rides and facilities. Let's expand that network to cover an open area of the park. To do that, place and connect the additional power facility to the grid. Nicely done! It's all running very smoothly indeed. But to keep the generators maintained and working, you must hire mechanics. Without them, the generators will start gaining a condition penalty, which will decrease the power output. Oh, it seems we don't actually have any mechanics hired. Well, that won't do. Let's hire a few straight away. It may seem excessive, but they're essential when it comes to the maintenance of rides and facilities.
Stuff. Mechanic.
Uh-oh, I must have jinxed it. We've had a ride break down. Good job we have those mechanics to go and nurse it back to health.
Well, it's on the whole other
An
side of the
available
park.
mechanic will automatically be assigned to fix a broken ride.
Thanks for telling me.
However, if one is not available, you will have to select the Call Mechanic button to reassign somebody to the job. Be careful though, as reassigning a staff member might mean you no longer have coverage elsewhere.
Hiring staff is just the beginning, though. You also need to pay attention to staff morale. If it gets too low, staff will start to quit their jobs. Breaks are absolutely essential when it comes to keeping staff morale up. And just like guests, our staff need a place to re-energize. To make all of their tired little dreams come true, you should place a staff building. Admittedly, they're not the most glamorous of buildings. So, I'd advise you to place your staff building away from the guest areas, wherever possible. After all, we don't want to bring down that scenery rating that you worked so hard to build up.
I put 3 pieces of scenery into the world. I didn't exactly work hard to build it up. At least not yet.
Great! Now the park staff have somewhere to go on their breaks and enjoy some peace and quiet. We just need to ensure our inquisitive guests don't go waltzing on in there for the free coffee, claiming to be lost. The best way to avoid this is by connecting an exclusive staff-only path to the building. Guests won't dare step foot on those tiles.
We'll need to build a mechanic workshop. Here, mechanics will generate research points that are used to unlock new items for your park.
What's a pack? I think this is where it crashed one of the times. And it could be because I have played this before. And so there's all kinds of research points or whatever they're called already. That might be the problem. I'm not sure. When the oops.
Let's leave the mechanic to it for now. We'll revisit this soon.
Yeah, if it doesn't crash first.
What an exquisite sight.
You talking about my face?
I think I need a moment.
Oh, get some every time. Just in time. Our mechanic has earned enough research points to unlock something exciting. Let's take a look at the research tree and aim to unlock the coaster pack. It'll bring a tear to Eugene's eye.
As you can see down here, I've actually...
Oh my! Oswald!
Okay, they're not letting you see
Is that
it.
the one I was designing?
The very same, lad. I was just about to make a start on it. But I tell you what, why don't you walk our new friend through it?
It would be my pleasure. Now, this is just a little something I made earlier. First things first, you'll need to select the blueprint.
Okay, what I was trying to show you is, you'll notice the research points down here. There's 386,700. Well, 386,800 now. So it still has all the
Good.
research
And
from my
place the
playing
coaster
it
down
before.
Wherever there is enough space. Perfect. One important note here is that, unlike flat rides, coasters need to pass a safety test before they can be opened. Now's as good a time as any. Would you like a countdown? 5, 4. Oh, you just want to get on with it. Oh, okay.
No,
not a problem.
I have to connect this to the actual park. Maybe you didn't get that part of the training. But yeah. Oh, that's... Oh, it went through the... I didn't tell it to do that, but it went through the... It went through the ground.
While we wait for the test to finish, let's take the opportunity to add some scenery around the coaster.
No, I'm gonna ride the coaster and probably crash the computer. This is how I test computers. This is how we do it. Okay. Now I will put some scenery around it while it's testing.
Oh, and remember to open the ride like you did earlier on.
I didn't open this ride earlier on. But apparently you think it's got enough scenery now, so... Let's see what our test results are. Oh, they're not very good. So 4.09 excitement, fear 3.0, and nausea 0.063. Yeah, I wouldn't even put one like this in my park if it wasn't a tutorial.
Terrific work, you two. This is a coaster that truly deserves a place in the spotlight.
It doesn't.
So, how about we put together an advertisement to mark the occasion? Head to the advertising tab in the park management menu and let's show the world what the park has to offer. There aren't different audiences to cater for, however, so it's worth considering which advertisement will bring the most guests to your park.
Guess. Oh, advertising. Coaster lovers. Create advertisement.
While we wait for our campaign to start bringing in more guests, why don't you try out the ride camera and experience all the...
I already did that. Where were you?
Have to offer firsthand.
Everybody on YouTube saw me do that already, dude. I mean, sure, why not? I'm really not a hostile person. And the track has run out. No crash, no crash, no crash, no crash, no crash, no crash. As you can see, it's rather fun when it works, and right now it's working, so that's good. All the people are there. You can see the faces of your guests. You could see down to, you could change the color of the uniforms. You could put decals on the cars of this and other rides to change how this ride looks completely. There's a lot here. When it's running, it's a lot of fun. And when it crashes, it's a real disappointment. Okay, we're going to ride this a second time, and then we'll get on to the next objective. I'm surprised this thing is still running, so this is good. I really got ready to shoot this to make it a shame video so people could see it not working, but I'd much rather have it working, and so far it is. Uh-oh. Well, that's that.